Did you know that a dramatic cut in your paycheck can be construed as an illegal termination of your employment, which would result in a hefty severance pay? And yes, we will get to the fine details of how you can protect yourself. But why is this important? Here is the law. Your employer cuts your pay, say, by 20%. You didn't sign anything, you didn't agree to these changes. That's constructive dismissal, and you may be entitled to full severance pay. So, what is constructive dismissal? A constructive dismissal occurs when an employer unilaterally changes a fundamental term of an employment contract without the employee's consent. Instead of firing the worker directly, the employer alters the job conditions so drastically that the employee is forced to quit. Under Canadian law, this resignation is treated as termination, giving the employee the right to sue for severance pay. Here's the breakdown. The Supreme Court of Canada has firmly established that a demotion and a significant reduction in income, independently or combined, can amount to constructive dismissal. In the landmark case Faber and Royal Trust Company, the court ruled that a substantial unilateral alteration to the essential terms in the terms of an employment contract constitutes a fundamental breach. This breach effectively terminates the original contract, allowing the employee to treat the relationship as at an end and sue for dismissal damages. In effect, changes to salary, wages, and hours of work are likely to lead to constructive dismissal unless the changes are very minor. In one recent Ontario case, an employee with just over 3 years of service was awarded 12 months severance over $290,000 after being constructively dismissed. So what's your move? Here's what you do. If your employer unilaterally cuts your pay, document everything. Don't sign anything. You have a choice in this matter. Accept the change and waive your right to any future claims, or treat it as a termination and claim your severance. That is the law.